finish the show out with, because it's really bizarre what took place, and we all know all these strange facts about it. So you were the one that was most steam coming out your ears. Why don't you have at it there, Mr. Rando?
Well, I am really upset about this whole deal because we let 5 Taliban murderers go free because of this Berghoff that was supposedly an American soldier who left his post, left his firearm, and walked off, and the Taliban captured him. They sent out patrols looking for him. 6 soldiers died looking for this guy. And our president didn't do a damn thing to our men that got killed in Benghazi. He let them die. But this guy, they give the Taliban back 5 of these murderers for this clown. This clown deserted. If it was in the Second World War, he'd have been shot. This guy should be brought back to the United States, tried as a deserter, and put in prison. That's how I am.
Yeah.
This guy, president of ours, as far as I'm concerned, and I'll say it right here.
No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Let him say it.
No, you won't.
Okay?
No, you won't. You don't wish him to have
I didn't say that.
gas.
No.
No.
I'm just telling you,
You said it.
he's a Muslim from the word go.
All right.
He's a Muslim, and he's a commie sympathizer.
Okay.
Well, these
That's all.
people that he released are very important.
Yeah.
They're leaders. They're leaders,
Yeah.
and he wants them back in that country so they can help them. That's what Obama wants to do. And I agree with what you
Well,
say
you
about
know, one of these guys, a 5-year or 7-year-old boy, had an American dollar in his pocket.
They killed
They
him.
hung him.
Yeah.
Because he had an American dollar in his pocket. Can you imagine that? And this so-called idiot wants to let him go free. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Scott, chime in on this.
Just can't take it.
About this
Well-
supposed soldier and all this. That
Well, yeah, I'll step outside of, CCDL. I'm just Scott
Absolutely.
right now, but
that's Scott.
I'm
be
gonna
Scott.
I'm gonna just say that I haven't followed it as closely as Ron and you guys, but I will say that it's hard to feel bad that we have an American soldier back. Okay, obviously from what it sounds like with him walking off the base with the gun,
He's a deserter.
I don't know if he's a deserter. We don't know why he did it. We don't know why.
Well, they had the 6 guys on.
But
right?
I think he needs to be punished, and I don't think we should parade him around as a hero.
That's right.
And was it worth it getting back somebody who's at least very questionable at this point, and in trade for what we gave them?
You want to take phones?
Yes, take
hey,
them.
hey, relax. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Line 2. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
What's that all about now?
You want to repeat what you said?
Coal, something about the coal industry?
Yes. What about the coal industry?
I didn't really read it all, Wally, but anyways, I don't know, it's just that for the power plants and stuff a little bit. I read a little bit, I didn't get to read all of it today.
Yeah. Well, by 2030
30.
or 30,
2030.
they expect that Virginia won't have any more coal plants. They won't be able to dig for any coal and no more furnaces there for them. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to shut it all down. No coal plants, and he wants us to use wind power and solar panels. We have to subsidize building those, and that's what bothers me.
We buy them from China.
Well,
They
China.
just put that one in East Lyme.
Well, that's what
You know where they come from? From China.
I
General
want to get
Motors.
that coal plant going back in Montville again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father,
But
That'll
China-
be nice to get that coal plant burning for Montville and New London and the Waterford area.
my father worked there for 30 years.
We saved General Motors, and it cost us billions of dollars to keep them in business. And what are they doing? 75% of all the cars are being made in China now. Stop and think about that. 75%. They got more people working in China than we got for General Motors than they have in the United States. And your buddy from GE, he's doing the same thing.
Yeah, Jeffrey Emo.
Yeah, he's a czar. He's a job czar. In the United States, he's supposed to be creating jobs here in the United States. He's sending more business over to China than Romney ever thought of. You know, they used to.
All right,
Romney.
Bill's chomping at the bit here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Caller, thank you.
Okay, Phil.
Yes.
Is that Tony?
Yeah, Tony, thank you. Have a good
Okay,
night.
pal.
All right, back to, that's right, I am chomping at
Well,
the bit.
get going,
Thank you,
let's go.
Tony. Well, we got 7 minutes, so
Okay.
don't. So the father of this supposedly soldier, that we rescued, is a Muslim convert also, as well as his son. And his father was tweeting, I guess, that we should release more soldiers, more prisoners from Gitmo. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, Ron, this whole thing, as you know, and I'm sure all of us sitting right here and probably all the listeners know that this whole thing was fabricated from Obama going to Afghanistan, and then they had the CIA chief was outed
You know,
with, you know, so all this was all pre-planned to push the VA scandal to the back.
Stop and think what his motive is on this deal. If he gets rid of all these prisoners, he can shut Gitmo down.
Phone line 1, want to take it?
Why
All
not?
right. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Hey guys, I'll make it quick there because I know you're running out of time. You know how Michelle Obama said it was the first time in her life she was proud of the country when her husband got elected? Let me tell you, as an American, this is the first time in my life, and I've lived a long time, I'm embarrassed to have a president like Barack Obama. And as a black American, he has squandered something that could have been historical. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I blame you guys being white, middle-aged American men, for not getting out and voting Republican and letting his ass get elected. Okay, I'll let you guys keep talking.
Caller. I think this caller thank you, caller, for calling. This guy called him before, and he's very, very intelligent. I remember him, so hopefully he does call back again. And but we didn't vote for Obama, but a lot of people did. No, listen, a lot of people.
3 million Republicans stayed
How about all
home.
the Catholics, Wally? You're a Catholic.
77% of the Catholics,
Yeah.
67% of the Jews voted for Obama.
It doesn't
And
make
he's
sense.
against the Catholics and the Jews.
Yeah.
So what gives?
Plus, what he's doing in the military, he's shutting down religion completely. One guy had a Bible on his desk, and he had to get that Bible off the desk.
That's why we put that there every day, every
Yeah.
week, just to see if we get raided. They come in and take the Bible. And by the way, let's get into that last horrible scene that took place out in California with that 22-year-old spoiled kid there that went on a hammer. See this, Wally? See that? Blumenthal, wasn't he just recently trying to have hammer control now? You have to register before you go to Lowe's and buy a hammer?
More people are getting killed by hammers and baseball bats than guns in this country.
Well, not guns, so-called assault rifles.
Okay, assault weapons.
Okay, see, we got the experts.
So-called
Okay.
assault weapons.
We got the experts
But
here.
you know something you don't hear of? You haven't heard nothing. He killed those 3 roommates with a knife.
Yeah.
Have you heard it? Was much about that? Maybe once have I heard it on the news, and you haven't heard
I
anything.
think it was a combination of a knife and a hammer,
Yeah.
like bludgeoning and stabbing at the
Yeah.
same time.
Well, in England, more people are killed by butcher knives than guns. So they want to ban these lengthy butcher knives and make them smaller. Imagine that. They want all the butchers to have smaller knives to cut the meat.
Well, right, and you're never going to, at the end of the day, you're never going to legislate Murder, the intent of what's in somebody's heart. If they're intent on killing somebody and murdering somebody, they're always going to find a way to do it. Look at the Boston bombers. Look at the 9/11 hijackers. They used razor knives to take controls of the airplanes, to drive those into buildings. Look what even in Oklahoma City back years ago. What was his name? I don't even remember. My
McVeigh.
God.
Yeah,
Thank you,
McVeigh.
Timothy McVeigh. He used fertilizer and he used diesel fuel and he built bombs and killed a lot of children in the daycare center down there in the federal building,
Yep.
and killed a lot of innocent people.
But you know something, Scott? Didn't take him long to put that guy to sleep. He didn't
You're right.
lounge in prison.
Took
for
him a while,
5
but
years, 10 years.
yeah, he was in there I think for 10, wasn't it? 10.
The other guy's still there. Perkins is still there.
Yeah.
Nichols.
Nichols. I mean.
Terry Nichols.
Terry Nichols.
Terry
yeah.
Nichols.
Well,
Health, we need health care. We gotta reopen up these mental institutions to help these people. We
But-
gotta get them off the street, you know?
but you want to be careful when you give the government control to say who's got mental issues, who doesn't. Because when I was in New Hampshire, I had my house bugged and all that horrible stuff that happened. The police were trying to fabricate I had a mental issue. So if the state can say, hey, Phil, this guy has a mental issue, lock him up and medicate him for the rest of his life, that's scary too. So there has to be
Sure.
there has to be some sort of safety net with that they
Right.
cannot just take innocent people that don't agree with Obama or whoever and put them in. Didn't they do that, in Russia or... No, I think Russia, they have more mental institutions now than they do prisons. Because they just say, hey, Ron Rando, we saw you get mad and you need some help, you know? So...
The hour goes by too fast.
It is, I know. We only got a minute left. And
That's 'cause
Wally,
You're talking too much.
Wally, you were supposed to do a polka dance for everyone,
Nah,
huh?
I'm saving it for next week.
Well, I think I learned a lot tonight of what's going on
Yeah.
with Scott. I was really.
Scott,
And
I'll
think-
tell you, if I could, if your viewers want to get involved with our organization, visit our website, ccdl.us.
.us, guys.
We are now preparing and ramping up to get people involved on some of the campaigns, because it's an election year, to get people out of office that voted for SB
That's what
1160.
we forgot. You know what?
Oh, I didn't forget it.
You will have to come back if you want. You can
Absolutely.
come
Love
back.
to.
Ron can come
Look at
back.
that woman that ran up where they had
Hey, we're fading out.
an election and she.
We got to say goodnight to everyone. God bless all the viewers. God bless America. What else?
Wake up, America!
All right. Good night, everyone.
That woman that.
The fact is, we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest or was it because of guys out for a walk one night?